Have you ever been surrounded by people, yet felt completely alone? This is the story of a boy who smiled every day but carried a loneliness nobody could see. Every morning he walked to school alone. Every lunch break he sat on the same bench, and every day he watched others laughing with their friends, but nobody ever sat beside him. At first, he thought it was just a bad day, then a bad week, then a bad month. Soon, loneliness became part of his life. When he entered the classroom, nobody noticed. When he raised his hand, nobody listened. When he went home, nobody asked how his day was. The worst part wasn't being alone. The worst part was feeling invisible. Every night, he would stare at the ceiling and wonder, why doesn't anyone want to be my friend? One afternoon, while walking home, he saw a group of friends playing together. They were laughing, smiling, enjoying life, and for the first time he felt something break inside him. He stopped walking. He looked at himself and whispered, "Maybe I'm not good enough." That night he cried, not because he was weak, but because carrying loneliness every day had become too heavy. The next morning, something changed. He realized he had two choices. He could spend his life waiting for someone to save him, or he could start building himself. So he made a small promise. Every day he would become 1% better. He started reading books. He exercised every morning. He learned new skills. He spent less time feeling sorry for himself and more time improving himself, day by day, week by week, month by month. He wasn't becoming popular, he was becoming stronger. Months later, people started noticing him, not because he chased their attention, but because confidence began to shine through him. A classmate asked him for help, another invited him to join a game. Slowly, conversations became friendships, and friendships became memories. The lonely boy who once sat alone on a bench was no longer alone. Sometimes life feels lonely. Sometimes it feels like nobody understands you. But loneliness is not the end of your story. It is often the beginning of your growth. Because the strongest people are not the ones who never felt alone. They are the ones who kept moving forward, even when they were. Your chapter of loneliness is not your whole story. Subscribe to Stick Studio for more powerful Stickman stories.